the rest of my time.
You hear him going through his mantra as he looks out very vigilantly.
Okay. I'm gonna step maybe a little bit away from the hole.
Okay. Yeah, the hole's up here. You're back here.
Yeah. Do we see anything like, did he drop anything? Is there anything around?
There's a lot of blood. You guys stabbed the shit out of him.
Does it look like normal blood?
Just regular red blood.
Mm.
He's also got some holes.
Well, it worked.
It's at this point that you do see Atra just kind of forming on the sconce in front of you as he takes his kind of masculine form.
Atra, I think he wants to kill us.
I think that would really mess up his oath that he just took. So he probably won't.
I mean, probably. Were
In
you
any
present for
case,
that fight?
oh yeah, yeah, I saw the whole thing. That guy's fucked. It's a sword, actually. Sword's weird. It's not a normal shard blade.
What do you mean it's not a normal shard blade?
I don't. Every other shard blade
it-
makes me feel wildly uncomfortable when I look at it. That one doesn't so much strike discomfort into me. That one strikes fear.
Did it look different than any other shard blade I've ever seen? Not that I've maybe seen a lot, but
You actually have the opportunity here to roll a history check.
Is it just her or anyone?
Just her.
No,
She asked the question.
she's on the, and you're also able to only technically those two on duty right now. So
Now that you're thinking about it, when you looked at it, it was long, sleek, and curved throughout the entire thing. Much thinner than most shard blades are. Most of them are pretty big. That. And really thinking back on it, you do remember it from specifically a vision. Most specifically, the day that the heralds left an entire ring of 9 swords in a circle. It was one of them.
that's the blade that the white
The
assassin was
assassin
using.
in white was wielding was one of those blades. Yes.
one of the OGs.
Jeez.
Can I tell that to Atra?
Sure.
And see if they know anything about. Those were the Knights Radiant, right? Is that who that was for?
The heralds were the
Heralds.
historically the heralds were the 10 individuals who were chosen to lead humanity through the desolations. They each represented their own order of radiant, so 1 of 10. The only sword that was missing from that vision, and they talked about it specifically, was that of Talinalot, who was said to have died during the final desolation.
So it's for sure not his.
Yeah.
That's good. It's really good knowledge. It's already best news of the day.
Narrowing it down.
It's the best news I've
As-
heard all day.
So you mentioned this to this connection to Atra.
Atra, yeah.
As soon as you do, you see him slightly start to shimmer and collapse down into a ink bubble as he drips onto the floor underneath the sconce.
Okay. Can I like try and pick him up? What?
Yep.
What?
You scoop him up. He is an incoherent little bubble at the moment.
Did
Now you're thinking back on it, the last time that vision was had, all of your spren went
Gee.
very inactive for a while.
Fuck! I'm gonna scoop Atra up.
You got him in your hand.
Lil's not talking to me, and I'm sitting there talking to my empty palms. I'm sorry, Atra. I forgot. My bad.
Oh Lord.
Shoot. Noted.
Roll an intelligence check. Let's just see if you can figure out the reason for it.
Check. Oh, they're both good.
It's right on the line. Higher or lower?
Higher.
Nope.
Fuck. Okay.
You don't know shit.
Story of our lives.
Alrighty. Lol, do me perception check, please. Lol, you are shockingly. Okay.
I'm
Perceptive
focused
as
on
fuck.
control.
Yeah, he's just
Perceptive as fuck.
he's literally meditating in the corner. Doomy, you do hear somebody walking through the dark hallway.
From like up here,
Yeah, from the north.
can I like sneak up and poke my head around?
Sure, stealth check.
Do I recognize the footsteps?
No, not at the moment.
Fuck.
As you think that you're being very stealthy, you poke your head around the corner. And for a second, you almost hear Atra without hearing Atra. You just hear in your head, reckless. And you imagine a shard blade going right through your face as you poke your head around the corner and see in the dark a very slow-gated, hobbled-looking Kaladin approaching.
Lol.
Look at how
I'll run over
tiny
to
he
Kaladin.
is.
He
The
shrunk.
cow is in the den.
You
You know, the
as you-
Kaladin grew 4 sizes that day.
as you
That means
look at
two
him,
things.
you notice a couple things. Firstly, his right, the area where the right shoulder was cut by the blade, the sleeve that was so cleanly cut before, he appears to have ripped it off. So it just looks like the shoulder area was ripped. And his right arm does not have that gray pallor. It is completely back to.
Does he look fucked up at all?
Oh yeah, he looks
I-
exhausted, and he is doing like the one-legged shuffle as he's making his
Do
way
I
up
have
the hall.
One
any
leg. Oh,
light in my
to the left.
spheres?
To the left, to the
God,
left,
no.
To the left. To the left. To the left.
Okay, I'll go put one arm over me and then I'll call Lol to help me
Okay.
with the other.
You get your tiny little shouldery frame under one of his arms and kind of start dragging him Sora and Riku style.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Just one hand on the belt as you're kind of dragging him along. You'll look. We out on the balcony lost Mart and Eth, who you didn't know them too well. They were in another squad. They were brothers
the-
who survived the original Bridge 4 one.
Oh shit. Rest in peace.
Oh fuck. What happened to the assassin?
He when we were falling, I still had some Stormlight left in me. As you start making your way further down the hall, Lol, I assume you approach.
I do.
You take his other arm.
Yep.
Okay. You guys are dragging him. I took in Stormlight, and when we hit, kind of puffed out. I think it protected me. But as I took in more of it, it healed everything, including my arm. And he said something. He seemed angry, confused. He said it wasn't true. The Radiance can't be back. He was truthless. He was truthless. He kept insisting that. And then he asked if the Radiance were back. I said yes. And he flew off. I don't know.
He flew off.
Yeah.
My pen
Like-
just died.
He went in a straight angle into the sky. Ah, logic.
Trace, why did he keep repeating my pen died? I'm sorry.
Truthless.
Thank you.
Truthless.
Hold on a sec.
Truth.
Yeah?
Truth. I am truthful.
You wanted them- Oh,
So is Lowell also pulling Kaladin by his belt, or is that reserved
that.
specifically for Toomey?
Sorry,
Oh,
I had
I'm
Randall
getting in on
dogs.
that action.
Toomey kind of has to because she's so small. But I guess Lowell, if you really want to, feel free.
Stick your hand down his pants, and I bet you'll feel nuts.
Yeah, you just go, yeah, I'm Ava, and I'm giving 2 thumbs up. But has he had enough of 2-hand touch? No, we're not
Oh,
continuing
he
this.
wants it
Okay,
rough.
okay, there we go.
You're out of bounds.
Want you
Oh,
covered,
just
want you
smothered,
smothered.
want
covered, like my Waffle House hash browns.
Hey man, you know Waffle House hash
they're
browns are some of
flexed.
the best hangover foods.
But now that I know that Toomey's been pulling Kaladin by his belt, I know why she has stuff in her hands.
Dick joke. I swear we're mature.
I do not promise this.
Trace, don't end the campaign just yet. Wait for us to at least fuck up a few more things.
Lowell, you're missing a tooth, and your tongue is constantly exploring it. Yeah, must have gotten punched out in the fight. It's crazy.
Did he say the word? What happened?
No, I gave them a countdown to stop talking about random bullshit.
Oh,
And I'm the one who is missing a tooth?
No, sorry, Luis.
Oh, I was like, what?
Whoa.
Different L.
I was,
The other
yeah.
L.
Whoa.
see?
Lord. Anyways, although actually, maybe in the future I'll roll a d7 if there's too much random bullshit. See who gets it. I just wanted to roll the consequence table, really. Anyways,
Side eye.
as you guys are nearing the end of the hallway, the assassin, you didn't come back. The king, Dalinar, they're okay. I think
So far that we're aware.
I know that Dalinar had his nose broken, right? As you do remember,
Yes.
he's a military man. His face is already kind of
Fucked.
yeah, it's already pretty fucked. But his nose was broken last you saw it from a big old punch.
Big win.
In any case, you guys all meet back up in here as good old Kaladin has returned. They go about doing some discussing. The secondary guard detail arrives, and you are all released from direct today. As you're walking down, you have all the time in the world to discuss anything you so desire.
Wait, I said who's carrying me? Because I ain't doing no walking down.
You were healed.
No, your legs are fine. Remember,
legs were
Garrick.
fine.
Oh, that's
Garrick
right.
brought you guys his limbs back.
Yeah, I got
Well,
my
if you
arms
You want to
back.
make sure I can make sure they're popped back into place, right?
No, no, no,
Don't touch me.
no.
Let's see. Jake, you're a
Trying
motherfucker
to
that might
hell.
recognize this immediately.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Codex.
oh,
Uh-huh.
oh, that's from
Da Vinci Code.
yeah.
Forrest
was
Gump
gonna say
2.
not Angels and Demons, the one before.
But technically, Angels and Demons is a prequel.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, same, but different, but still same.
Same.
I'm actually
With,
kind of surprised they didn't make the next movie, but it had to do with American conspiracy theories. So, in hindsight, not so much. Anyway, sorry.
Anyways, yeah, you guys make your way back down to the barracks. You have the free time for conversation on the way down or in the barracks if you so desire. Otherwise, just pass out from a stressful last day.
I'm gonna go pass out. Actually, no. Do I have time to go try to recharge my spheres?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, they'd be pretty freshly. They'd have plenty of folks that are collecting them right now since this high storm just rolled through. So, sure.
I'm gonna go get them re-upped.
Okay.
My 5 that I have.
Yeah. I'm not even break those. It's fine. Yeah, you have 5 fresh. Cool.
I'm gonna go home and go to bed.
Go home, go back.
Around what time is it?
It was middle of the day when the high storm started. About 4 hours of high storming. So about 4 hours, and then you had your probably 3 hour debacle. So it's like 8 o'clock at night.
Okay. So not too late, but definitely not early either.
Let's just go down the line. Luis, you going to bed? What are you doing?
I am gonna do 2 things. 1, find some wood. 2, go to the bar and drink about my day.
Okay. You find yourself some wood from the lumber yard. Unfortunately, not in Ardentia, which, by the way, you do see a few wandering
bad.
by who give you some suspicious looks before continuing on.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
And you go to the bar. All right. Well, there, Mr. Bellinar, what do?
So now that it's kind of the last couple days, weeks in campaign are been a little bit busier. I got a little bit of downtime. I remember that I recently got a book that I can't read. So
Where did you get this book from again?
I helped out a lady with her cart, and she gave me a book. She let me pick anything off the cart. It was the book.
Oh yeah. What book specifically was that? Did he write it down?
I don't think I did, because I think it was just
'Cause-
a mysterious book.
Okay, it was just a random book.
I think so, but I'm gonna grab my
Because he
notes over
can't
here real quick.
read.
Yes, that too. Grab a pen for notes.
You need.
See here. Alright.
Oh, by the way, Jake, the codex came with 2 Lord of the Rings rings. One of them is actual gold. It's a little silvery. one.
That
And then
dope as
engraving.
fuck.
Those are dope.
That's
Yeah, but-
ballin'. Okay. Does not seem like I wrote down what book, because if I remember correctly, it was just a mysterious book.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. So I wanted to.
okay. Cool.
I think if I remember correctly, though, I think it is in a language, a different language that only maybe Louise knows. I can't remember for sure though.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go. We do some rollies. We'll figure some shit out.
Rollies. Nice.
Digging some rollies.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. You don't know what this is written in. But you could certainly go and try to find a probably an Alethi woman who can.
Okay. I was gonna ask if one of my fellows would be obliging, but
You could go through the list if you want.
but a little voice from above tells me I need to find an Alethi woman.
You're
That's
having
your
an
preference,
epiphany?
Doc.
Something just tells me. Something just tells me I need to find an Alethi woman.
No, I mean, it may save you some time, I'm just saying, as far as best chance for finding someone who could read.
It's not quite a spider sense is tingling.
Yet.
No.
It appears that
No.
most folks are already pretty busy, so you kind of end up back with your fellows, going down the list. Who do you hand it to first?
Screw it. Louise is at the bar,
Yeah.
and while he frightens me, I do feel like, oddly enough, I can trust him.
I-
I'm gonna ask Lull if he can translate.
Okay. Lol. Let's see.
That was a roller coaster.
That was.
How do you approach Lol?
From behind.
Oh. Oh
Lull, what
my.
doing? What Lull be doing?
I am currently meditating.
I'll walk over to Lull. I'm gonna notice he's meditating, and I'm like, you know what? He'd probably stab me.
Roll a perception check. Okay.
No, Jade's is frozen. Hold up.
Oh wow, yeah, very frozen.
Yeah, she's
You
out
can
here.
play
Yes.
through that once. Oh, there it goes. Reloaded.
She's just that fast. Oh, it just unfroze for yours.
When you,
Like I said,
Whoa.
I think what you should
Hang
do
on.
is just turn the camera off, and it should be a little bit better.
the only
We're gonna
issue
fix
with
the
being
issue, don't
faster than
worry.
light is that you have to
My
live in the
computer
dark.
literally like shut Discord down, but it's still putting the voices in the background, but there's no
Oh, Discord
screen
shut
at
off.
all.
I mean,
Yeah,
it should
said
look like it's working now.
disconnection to server.
Should be working now. So
Lil, you do notice there are footprints that, or footsteps that walk up to you. There's a palpable pause, and then they start to slowly back away.
What do you want?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you. If you're too busy, I totally understand.
Speak.
I just a lady gave me this book a couple days ago. I was just hoping I might borrow some of your time and see if you could translate a little bit for me. Seems interesting and vaguely mysterious. Thought might be up your alley.
All right. I'll take the book and try
Thank
to
you.
read it.
Ding, ding, ding. Got it right out the bat with your 4 options of people who could read. This is actually written in Yakovetti. So you do recognize this immediately. And the title of the book is one that you have heard before. The Way of King.
Ah, yes. I remember this one.
You have not actually read it. However, you remember it from the visions.
Yes. I've heard of this before.
I remember this one. If only
the
from a
perfect
dream.
backpedal.
Written by one Master Sanderson.
Noadon, actually, in World.
Translates to Sanderson.
Yeah.
I also know a Don. He was a dick from a faraway land.
Yeah. I think 4 of us know Adon.
Not gonna say anything on that one. More people in actually literally everyone in this
Yeah.
call but Cam knows a Don, and Cam and Jake actually.
Yeah.
They're the only
Yeah,
two
I don't know
Don.
a Don.
It's okay.
You're blessed. Anyways.
Jake gets a luck point just for not knowing the Don.
All right.
Oh Lord. Alrighty. You going about reading this extensively there, Mr. Campbell?
You know what? I'm feeling nice today. So, yes. Yes, I will.
Okay. I will post a meme to summarize, actually.
Oh, all right.
Memes are a good way to communicate with us.
That's true. That is very true. It's a love language, really.
Truly. Nothing says I love you like some meme explaining how you shit and respond to text messages.
Shit in common, maybe fard.
If you look at the
Sharded.
memes channel, you will
Oh no, I don't want to look at the memes channel now.
you'll see what summarized is.
I walked so fucking far.
God damn, I walked so far. Yeah, so it's the story of Noadon, essentially, who is one of the first kings of what was Proto-Alethkar, deciding to go on a journey from what would be modern-day Kholinar down all the way to Uber-Thero. And it specifically goes into how there were faster means to get there, specifically something called an Oath Gate. That he decided not to go in because he felt it was important to go on a journey. It talks a lot about his travels, the various towns he went to. One that sticks out to you is there was a story about 3 swineherds who one day it was found that there are 4 swineherds total. One day it was found that one of the swineherds were dead, and each of the 3 was accusing the other ones of having killed that swineherd. And it never actually resolves, but it poses the question of who should be punished. Should the one man who is most likely to be the suspect be punished? Should all 3 be punished? Should none of them be punished? Yeah, and goes through a lot of those types of stories where he goes from town to town, and then by the time he gets to the gates of Uruthiro, which evidently he had to climb up a very large mountain pass to get to. He's so disheveled that he's not recognized as a king up until the point where his family, who went through the Oath Gates to get there, had to be called to vouch for him, essentially. But there's a lot of talk of how to run a kingdom, basically what an individual needs to do to be able to rule their subjects, how much they need to understand. It was written in Noadon's later years. You also know, and specifically only you, to me, anybody that could read, that especially in Alethkar, but in most Vaden countries, there is subtext underneath most of the writings that women write down that criticize the ideas presented in books because they're the only ones that could read. So they just write notes to each other.
I mean, shit, that's so smart though.
I
But yeah.
love it.
Yeah, that's basically the Way of Kings. There's many more parables and many lessons. You think it's a good book overall. You understand how it kind of you understand a lot of Dalinar's philosophy and attempts to
Women
be
should
a
revolt
good
against
person.
like higher up powers. This is a great book.
No, the book in general.
Oh.
Yeah, you understand why Dalinar is the way that he is. A lot of basically this mixed with the codes makes up a lot of what Dalinar does. Act honorably, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Do you wish to share this information, Lowell?
I shall.
I still want to know who basically wrote it though.
Know it on. Come on, bro.
Yeah. How the fuck can he? How can he write?
I think the
Especially
world
back
was
when he
always
just
like
older.
this.
Yes. That Garrick says yes in this situation. Because what the fuck? What else would I know?
On to the next person. Toomey. You doing anything, or are you just going to bed?
Is Atra still a puddle?
Yep, he is a puddle. He's starting to gain a little more shape. Like you see a hand occasionally come out, or like a face kind of appear for half a second, but he's struggling.
Well, then I will cuddle with my puddle and go to bed.
Okay,
Cuddle
you cuddle
puddle.
with your puddle.
By the way, Brandon, that's a pretty dope shirt you got on there.
Thank you.
Game Boys. We got the Game Boys in here.
Speaking of Brandon, Mr. Varix.
You shop at
what you
GameStop?
Occasionally.
How could you tell?
It's so funny.
Oh my god, you too?
Varix, what do?
Sorry, I apologize. Probably just gonna start heading back to the barracks.
Alright. Back to bed.
Feel like I'm
Lowell,
pretty exhausted.
after your translation session, is there anything you want to do before or after?
I just want to continue meditating after my outburst this morning. I think I just need a little bit more reminder.
Self-reflective.
Yeah.
You go ahead and roll a wisdom check. Just see how centered you are. Okay. You're moderately centered.
I think he's slightly to the left.
Okay. Jade, you are muted. But Raphael, if you want to do anything,
Sorry.
you're good.
I was trying to figure out why Discord wasn't working for me.
You're fine.
Seeing that everyone else is heading over to bed and it's what, mid-afternoon? Late evening?
Yeah, it's a
Do we happen to have hey, you fuck ass. I swear to God I'm gonna skin you. Sorry, Archie.
Yeah.
Do we have like an infirmary?
yeah, there's a general medical tent. It's over by the Ardentia, so on the right hand side.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there, check in to see how is that working now?
Yeah.
It's working.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna check in and see if there's any of the squad healing themselves up. Because that would be a smart decision.
Gotcha.
Do I see anyone? Archie, so
You so you don't see anybody else injured. You do see the well, you see Haber and Kaladin talking, and looks like Kaladin's kind of consoling him, telling him that he could help out Rock with the stew. He's still Bridge 4, that sort of thing.
Okay, buddy, you'll walk again.
yeah. I'm gonna head over to Hobbs, give him a gentle pat on the shoulder. I think you fought well. For what surprise attack that was, you know. It's not every day that you can come out on top versus an assassin, so you stayed alive, and that's what matters. Good job.
Roll persuasion check. With advantage because you got the natural 20.
I'm genuinely trying to be helpful, I swear. Yeah, baby.
Nice, babe.
I am persuasive as heck, right?
Hey.
Heck
Mhm.
yeah.
Heck.
Aw, heck.
What? Oh god, I'm trying to fucking. So let's see. Okay, there we go. That is all sorted. Cool. Yeah, Raphael. Haber seems again. You have he appears to have been helped out a strange amount by your forwardness, and as you talk it over with Kaladin, he seems to, despite having the skills to burn water by cooking, he seems not hopeless about his future.
Man, good man. All right. I'm gonna go sit down on this cup.
Okay, you sit.
Does Kaladin seem like he has also been? I don't know if I saw him get like hit with the Assassin's Blade or not, so I don't want to meta that. But I'm assuming since everyone saw him fall down into that
so
giant fucking abyss.
you saw him fall. You did not see him take the blade slash because you were pulling Hobber away.
Right. Yeah.
However, you definitely did see him after Dalinar's last clap
Sit
to
down.
stop the blade. He tackled the assassin out the hole. But overall, he seems not the worse for wear.
I'll help offer him bandages if he needs them.
Looking over,
Figured.
you kind of help him
Might as well try.
do a self check, and it looks largely like, despite him having a monumentous amount of physical exhaustion, he is relatively unscathed, all things considered. Cool. Alrighty. Anything else you want to do there,
Stormlight.
Pelina? Or... Oop, sorry. What? What, Raphael? You good?
Jade. Jade, can you hear us?
Yeah, I couldn't tell if you're saying Jake or Jade.
Oh
Jake
yeah.
and Jade.
Yeah. Sorry, I thought I heard
both.
Pelinar's.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
no,
I thought you were saying
sorry.
Jake.
Yeah.
Oh
Both.
yeah, I got confused too. Sorry.
But you're good, Raphael. You didn't have anything else.
Raphael. Jade is Raphael, correct?
Sorry, it keeps glitching out like every 3 words, so I'm just trying to play catch up over here.
Anything else? You're good.
Oh, there's the freeze.
There it goes. Okay. Cool.
You can tell because the lights flash very quickly behind her.
Cool. Jake, Mr. Pelinar, anything else you want to do after your summarization of reading?
I am now mighty intrigued by the Way of Kings. And with that, I would like to go to the bar and get drunk and then go to bed.
Okay. You meet Luis at the bar. He is currently halfway through a drink on his own.
Let's chug.
Oi, Guncho. So that we may not be able to stand as I was not able to today.
To you. I will not stand in solidarity.
All right, con save, both you.
Oh yeah.
I see. This is a save I can do now. Those pesky wisdom saves.
Oh, I actually could pass this one.
Pelinar, after a few drinks, is ass on the ground, knocked out. Luis, you're not feeling much thing so far. Ba-ding.
Okay, well then, as far as my carving while I'm drinking, I will go ahead and let's see, what do I want to do for a carving this time? Oh, I have an idea. So I am gonna go ahead as if I've dreamed it before. I am going to carve a certain redhead muscle mommy from faraway land.
Conjuring up his old waifu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have a short vision through his eyes. I would imagine that she would have been there.
You actually did not. That was
Oh.
meta for you guys.
Oh, okay.
He's going to start
okay.
creating this universe's version of Rule 34.
Wait, but okay. Well,
could've
it may have been through their eyes, but would I have seen her in that vision?
No, so you guys, your characters did not actually have that vision. That was your characters from previous
Oh.
campaigns at having the exact same moment throughout.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then in that case, let's go ahead and I'm gonna carve another creature from my homeland, but I only know the white spines, so you're gonna have to give me the name of one and message it to me.
God. Well, you know what? Roll a wisdom save. Because fuck you.
God damn it. This is my nemesis right here. This is worse than higher or lower.
Hey, look at you.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's so much better too. Oh, good lord. Okay. You know what? Just because this is the moment, higher or lower.
Yes.
Son of a bitch. You know what? We're gonna follow Brandon on this one. He's better at it than I am. We're going higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just so you know, this is gonna fuck you up.
I love it.
As you're carving, you start thinking of a few different creatures from your homeland, and you're thinking about it. You're thinking about it, and then you look down at the finished product, and you see an almost perfect facsimile of the assassin white, the long, curved shard blade, in place in your hand.
Oh,
And
like that.
as you see it once again, and you're back in that hallway, and you feel the terrible cold chill as if every nerve is dying in your legs again. You just hear Rogo's soft hum in the back of your head as suddenly the landscape shifts and you're no longer in a bar. You're in Shades, as if you're halfway in between. You're so close, so ready. Be truthful now. What did you feel?
I felt afraid.
You hear a humming, relaxed sigh as you feel yourself puff with bright yellow stormlight suddenly. And you're back in the bar right by Pelinar. You're on your knees looking down at your hand shaking with the assassin in white expertly carved. And with your first truth spoken, I am afraid. You gain your 3 levels. Congrats.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Dang!
Into the thing.
All right,
Toomey might have been close, but her sprint is a puddle right now.
Wait, did
I
we level
forgot
up?
that makes them go comatose.
Cool.
Did I miss that? Did we level up?
Yeah, if you look at your character sheet, you currently are level 8 with 3 levels in Paladin.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, that okay. That explains it. Because I noticed I was looking at my sheet, and like, defense against disease. Where'd that come from? Okay, cool.
So there's a few things mechanically. Don't add any spells.
No ad.
No add spells. Your channel divinity allows you to do a one-time smite per short rest, and that's a max level smite. And your divine sense is basically extending out through your sprint to notice what's going on with divine sense. Your lay on hands pool can only be applied to yourself.
Okay.
So lay on hands pool can only. Is this the same rules for me?
Yeah, everybody. Everybody who has this lay on hands pool, that's basically your own self-regeneration per day.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. See all that. Awesome. Now, and I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this, but I just want to double check, make sure.
And then there's no spells. There's like you get one smite.
Yeah, so your channel divinity is essentially you taking in Stormlight to be able to enhance your abilities to do extra damage on one attack.
Why I'm so upset my currency is all gone because, man, that shit was important as fuck.
We're stormtroopers.
God, shut up. No.
We're stormtroopers.
In any case, yeah, if you reload
say
your
that word
page
over
there,
again,
Luis,
never again.
be all.
Like we
Dude.
had anything anyways.
I mean, I can crap them.
But and not now, but maybe like possibly further on into the campaign or anything, if it suits the story, of course, is multi-classing an option?
You don't worry about that.
Okay.
We'll talk about
Well, you
that
did
later.
say there's 3 levels into Paladin, so.
Look, here's the
Well,
thing: is
I
he didn't
already
say
updated
no.
yours, I believe.
Okay.
It
What was
should
that,
be.
Marshall?
Is it
He
updated?
didn't say no.
Yeah, mine is updated. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I was just thinking because if it was possible, going to monk at all that fits my character, but.
Don't worry about all that.
Okay. No worries.
I will deal with all that.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I see that. The Paladin 3. Okay.
Yeah. Sweet. Cool. Alrighty.
Damn, my strength saves are insane.
Yep.
Must be nice.
I have +8 to strength saving.
Must be nice.
All
Oh,
right.
it is.
Guys, on the bright side, I
trust me.
still have a -1 to
Trust me.
wisdom.
It is. I'm also a +8 to strength saves.
Yeah, holy shit.
Jade, yours is your little twin. You're +5. Shut up.
All right. I'll go for the wrinkles. I got you.
All right.
Now, am I too fucked up to realize that Louise just had some sort of crazy moment?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, with disadvantage. All right. Come on, +5 perception. Nah, probably
That's
not.
what yourself.
Ah, of course.
Still a
through
dirty
your
20.
through your half drunken on the floor fade, you think you see something, but you have no idea what it was. Yeah.
Good old Parker luck.
You know, as I walk Pellinir back to the bunks because he's clearly in need of some assistance here.
Clearly.
I'm gonna go ahead and give him the statue and tell him that
Is the curse all over
that I
the
just
place?
carved.
Nice, buddy.
Pelin, you
This
hold
is
this up to your
beautiful.
head,
Sorry,
and
that's
you see one of the most scarily accurate depictions of the assassin in white in wood that you have ever seen in your life.
That's, dude, that's, thank you.
Yes, Goncho, you should display this proudly. Just remember, you won it from me. I'm gonna convince him as if he won it during some drinking game.
Roll a perception with or
You're
persuasion
awful,
with advantage.
dude. You're awful.
me.
Persuasion
Or,
with
a
advantage.
deception, sorry, with advantage.
Oh,
And then
deception
should
with
I
advantage.
roll like wisdom with disadvantage or something?
Roll insight.
Oh
with
well, that's a
disadvantage.
nat 20. So
Yeah, I mean,
Holy
who knows?
shit,
Maybe we'll roll
guys.
2 nat 20s.
Got right down your book.
Yep.
Oh my god.
there was no beating the natural 20.
Nope.
Yeah.
I mean, there was. It's just.
I win it.
Yeah, you win.
You were out drinking me. That's why you're helping walk me back.
I'm helping you walk?
Yes, yeah, I was clearly falling down. Remember, we drank so that I wouldn't have my legs again.
Real
sounds
quick,
like so.
Real quick, Luis, roll an intelligence check.
You got me 21st birthday drunk.
Kidding me?
Boys!
This is
Why
for the,
is it not? These are not important
this,
roles.
no,
Why
this is
are
for
we
the
being
dumbest shit.
here?
Roleplay rules
Luis,
are the
you have a
most
spring of
important shit.
inspiration as you fall to the ground, and you watch as Pelinar kneels down beside you, and for some reason you get just an inspiration that comes right through to your head.
Oh god, he's typing something to you.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to read it. Just remember, Pellier, that with this great power that you have found and saved me
I
with
know he was saying
comes a wild and great responsibility to take care of others like me.
As you see his head slump back, and he
Oh,
takes a raspy breath
Cranston.
out.
I would die for you, man.
I just need you to always protect the little guys like me and that Varix fellow. He looks like he needs a good protecting. Has a,
Of
ha-
course.
has a stone nut, he does.
I'm going to protect everybody.
Who told you that?
Nobody felt it.
Oh yeah.
I felt it at the end of my shaft.
Keep your shaft away from me.
Thank you. At least someone said it.
All right. Jesus. To actual important shit now. Everybody finds their way to bed.
I can't believe I got 3 nat 20s
That was
in
impressive.
a row.
And they were all pointless.
Well, one of them wasn't.
One wasn't.
Okay, fair enough. 2 of them were though. But that's funny
2 of
because it's
them?
like it's almost like your luck finally came back around.
Okay.
None of them
This-
were for art.
2 of them were for art.
It was performance art.
Yeah, I was gonna say they were all
That's
art
fine.
related in
Always
some
art.
way, shape, and form.
The best kind of art. I saw performance art tonight.
Oh, Lord. Alrighty. You all find your way to bed next morning as you're getting woken up, and you can just hear the machinations of Varix as he is coming up with another team building exercise. You instead see the figure of Kaladin step into the barracks. All right, everybody up? As he calls to y'all.
I follow.
I'm
I'm
awake.
up.
I'm also up.
Pelinar, you awake with a blaring headache and a tiny little carved assassin white in your hand.
Oh my god, I feel like I'm dying.
We'll get to you.
Don't blame me. I had nothing to do with this one.
I just turned
Fair, I should have asked you first.
the carving around to show Garrick.
As he turns the carving around to you, it is eerily accurate.
I'm just stone faced staring at it. I look at him, put my hand on it, and just lower it down. None of that. No. And I walk away.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just gonna like tuck it under my pillow for now.
Not
Dirty little secret style.
That is the scariest
go sleep.
tooth fairy ever. And in my case, quite literally a tooth fairy. He stole one.
Jesus. Okay. Eventually, you all make your way out of the barracks, including Shin and Lopen. The Lopen. As Cal, looking much more rejuvenated after a long night's rest, looks out at you guys. All right. In light of the recent attack and how valiantly you all fought in order to prevent it, the King Daladar and I have agreed that now is going to be the good time for your expedition to scout out the outer roads for bandits and the outback area just beyond the Shattered Plain.
Did you
So-
say outpick?
Indeed. You'll have 2 weeks go ahead and have your quartermaster requisition you any sort of tents that you may need. Besides that, like I said, you have 2 weeks to patrol up and down. Try to suss out any bandits that you might find in the area. Dalinar wants us to bring Alethkar's laws and order to the roads in between here and the rest of Alethkar, as this has really become kind of the central hub for most of the hyperlinks at this point. Any questions?
No.
Nope.
Good. Dismissed. As he goes off further duties.
Road trip, road trip.
To me, as you look down at the little puddle, you'll see a sluggish figure as 2 arms kind of make their way out of it and kind of pull a very dazed-looking body out as it starts to form into a person, and he kind of just slumps down in your hand.
So sorry, are you okay?
You see him just kind of crawl his way up your sleeve and lay on your shoulder, kind of in the crook of your neck.
Yeah, you rest, bud. You rest. I'm glad you're back.
Alrighty. What are you guys requisitioning from Mr. Varick?
Well, we're gonna need some tents and make sure we grab extra firewood, more than you think we need. And I'm gonna
You
kind of
can't
wink at
make
him.
carvings out of all of our firewood. Are they single person tents or are they big tents?
So they come in both sizes. One of them, the single person tents will give you more privacy given, but they are also a lot flimsier and not made of as heavy of material. They're usually used for scouts.
Like what we're doing?
No, so
Is it-
scouts are individuals, usually just one person teams that go quickly and quietly throughout the region. You
We're
guys are
gonna
more
need
being a deterrent squad /
We're gonna need a few of those bigger tents. Just from my experience, roaming the lands of Hades, better to sleep in one group. Easier to alert people.
Jeez.
Is it
Something
all of
was
Bridge
to
4 going?
sneak up
Nope.
on us.
just a little squad.
So you need 2 tents, 3 tents?
Just one
For the
real,
bigger ones?
yeah, one real big tent, really. Or you could kind of take 2 more medium-ish, but one big tent is usually pretty standard.
I need 1 big tent.
Then we're gonna need some food, some water barrels. As I say that, I kind of look over in the general direction of Garrick.
Why did you do that? Or did I notice him do that?
I'm just gonna side eye him as I'm just going with a thumbs up. We don't talk about that.
We don't
Motherfucker.
talk about bro.
Guys
Apparently
are
everyone
sus.
thinks I
Don't
did it
know.
anyway.
And
Oh no,
we're
you poisoned the
probably
well.
gonna need some bows and arrows just for hunting. Need to make sure that we can replenish these camping supplies if we're gonna be gone for 2 weeks.
I actually don't think any of you know how to use a bow.
Do you even
When
know
you
how
were
to
trying
use
to
a
get
bow?
spheres out, it was rock.
Ye- Are we all able to get more spears? I feel like a lot of us threw / fucked with them in the
yes,
fight.
you can
Okay.
easily get more.
You can have
Well, then more
spears, no
spears.
bows.
As
And
you're going
daggers.
out, you also get your weekly pay. So everybody add another 5 emerald brown.
Noise.
5 emerald, which is which currency?
Platinum.
Platinum.
Or
Yes.
no,
Emerald
not
is-
platinum.
yeah.
Gold. Sorry, one below.
Would it be 5 gold or 1 gold?
5 gold.
I have emerald equals platinum.
Yeah, I have 5 platinum already, so
Yeah.
Oh, you said gold, not platinum. Excuse me.
I
Fuck
think.
you.
Let me go back to
Fuck
my.
you.
Let me go
Fuck
back to
you. I
the
saw you
actual
go
deal.
before
Just
you
a second.
dare. Not like I spend. I'm just jealous.
Oh no, they are emerald. Yeah. Okay, platinum.
Noise.
Even
5
better.
plat.
Oh, I was mistaking sapphire. I got you. Okay, cool. Cool. So
We want
yes, you
spears,
guys
daggers.
have payday. You're re-upped on your general equipment. You have a big tent, food, water. Anything else you want to take?
We don't need flint and steel. I take care of that.
True.
Firewood.
I'm not giving you any more firewood.
Well, we're going to need it.
Somebody else
How
can
else
pick it.
do you expect to cook us our
And
meals?
There's
We
other
have our
people to
weapons,
hold on to it.
obviously, right?
Sorry, what?
We have our weapons, obviously, or
Yeah,
is
you
it-
you re-upped on those.
cool.
Your spears, baby.
And we're gonna need at least 2 goons of wine.
I have to say no. That's not in the budget.
What do you mean it's not in the budget? We just got paid.
But what if we make it a team building thing? We do like a drink or pass with
We
a
can make
bottle of wine.
we can
I
make it a
mean,
business expense.
how else is
Wouldn't that
can write
just
it off.
Melanie
game
gonna
like
beat
just
me
the
in
other
If
another
day
it's
when
game?
we
I'm
team
gonna bet
building,
you.
we can get drunk at night.
All right, 3 barrels of wine then. If it's team
Yes,
building
that's
related.
what I said. 3 goons of wine.
If we're team building.
All right. You guys are all prepared and about ready to head out when, fortunately, one of Dalinar's scouts runs up and hands y'all a map of the region.
That's nice.
Didn't know
Like-
that was an option.
You like maps.
Right. So a few things to note. The actual distance is pretty far up. The entire thing measures somewhere in the realm of 120, 130 miles from the edge of the shattered plains to the farthest up city. There's a bit of a trading post in the middle there in one of the lakes, and then if you go far enough up north, you will eventually find the southern city of Alethka. Around, there are a few spots where I have noted where possible bandit activity is going on, as one of you is ever so gladly pointing out. Good luck, as he
Anything we should watch
walks
out for?
Careful where you sleep at night.
You know, Trace, I'm
That is so
noticing that this
cryptic.
map has a surprising lack of question marks.
Yeah, shocking. It's almost like Roy didn't make it.
No.
Where no through line?
Very familiarly like it though.
Let's see. I'm counting places. 1, 2,
I don't see a place that says
3,
monks.
4.
We're
Nothing
pretty
that
Personal-
says
Are
preach.
these
That's good, that's good.
special trees or just areas where there's trees?
Guys, I think we're
Like,
taking a
is this
lot
a
of this
forest?
literally.
Mid walking away as he turns back around. Oh, mostly just patches I found of active tree growth. Some of them are actually interesting. Good point. As he does come back, there's a section over here, and he points to the kind of larger pillory foundation. I saw a lot of light coming from it at night, so it might be worth checking out.
Do you guys think this giant through line right here is a through line?
What's the through
Maybe it's a
line?
road.
could be a road. Or
I have no
Or it
idea
could be
what
a
that
through
be.
line.
Okay. So mechanically, each day you guys can travel approximately 25 to 30 miles on rough terrain, or about 40 to 50 miles on a road specifically. You have 2 weeks to try to make your way through, explore, try to suss out bandit camps, and descend upon them with great hate.
So-
I'm guessing we're not taking horses, right? Because they're
Huzzah.
expensive.
They are expensive.
How far would it be, assuming we didn't take any detours and nothing got in our way from here to there?
Or I
That's
can
a
carry
big
anyone who
number.
needs it.
To where?
Just
To
assuming.
the far north?
Yep.
Approximately 3 days of hard march to get to the
And we
farthest
have
north.
2 weeks to deal with this, so technically we think about it 6 days. say, let's say 10 days. So we've got 20 days technically of extra walk around time.
Yeah, I mean, you guys.
I know. I'm just trying to theoretic this shit so that way we don't lose track of time because we have a habit of doing that.
Yeah, 2.5 weeks essentially of reprieve, just going after bandits instead of. Largely, this is actually kind of a. You understand this, Garrick. This is largely a reward for going through a very stressful circumstance, just to be able to putz around together.
Go fucking stab people.
Yeah.
I think we head to this point first, indicates the circle over the hut that I've drawn, because Luis heard very special trees and was interested in not only taking out a bandit camp, but tree.
Special trees are up north in the large pillory deal.
Oh, I thought he was referring to all of these.
No, those ones are just general growth areas.
Oh, well, either way, since Varix won't commission us any firewood, we're going to have to gather it ourselves.
You do have a few bundles, but...
You just don't have them.
We have any axes to cut them down, though. We're going to have to be there.
You know what? Before we leave, can I commission myself 2 extra firewood bundles that I'm just going to kind of keep to myself?
Who are you going to try to commission them with?
The person who I've been getting the wood from the wood pile.
Oh, yeah. If you want to go grab a few scraps from the lumber yard, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a few.
Cool. You grab some. It weighs you down a little bit more, but you're okay. Alrighty. So yeah, you guys have approximately anywhere from 16, 20 days out here. So that's your deal.
Who's that?
That is the Lopen.
Thank you.
And then right next to him is Shen, the partial.
Yes, that one I knew.
Lopen and I are a bit different.
Built div.
You see him do a one-shoulder shrug.
All right, Lopen. Since I imagine you're another one of us who has some experience exploring, where do you think we should head first?
I can't say I've had too much experience there actually exploring. I was mostly raised outside of Hadez. But hey, if we're going to go try to stab some folks, which you guys are going to do mostly, the shanking skills. I don't know, somewhere close, somewhere far. You want to stop in with some place, see what the issues are? Who knows?
All right, if you're close is where we're going, how about this outcropping over here towards the mountains?
Yeah. He shrugs.
All right,
How
cousin.
far-
It looks like you and I agreed.
How wide is the river? Do we know?
The river is actually decently wide. Out here, they're kind of carved, so they're a little bit closer to what you traditionally think of as more of a than river itself.
More of a what?
Canyon than a river.
Canyon. Okay.
It is also a little bit more deserty once you start going out.
Does anyone have a compass? I mean, I feel like we generally know which direction we'd be going if we're looking at a map and walking there.
Yeah, the road is going north. So, anyways, all right, group, where to go?
I've already
I mean, we
pointed
should probably
to my vote.
go. Yeah, that one's closest, and it doesn't
I
involve
think it's
crossing a
best to
river
do the
yet.
closest one first.
All right.
Rivers are
Y'all begin
dangerous
the
and
march.
filled with monsters.
I like monsters.
No, these are the bokoblins. This is what gets us used to the mechanics.
God damn it, Brittany. Don't send me back down that path right now.
So you guys get through about a day of marching before you're probably about 10 miles out from the location that you're trying to get to. Through the actual first day of walking, there's not too much wild interest. You guys, well, actually, somebody roll a d20. Let's see if there's too much interest.
I'll do it.
I will not give us a good luck roll.
I'll do it. Because why not?
16.
Yeah, I do not want to volunteer for that.
Okay.
Not a
Remember we rolled a
one.
2 and then we
you don't
fought
see
till
too
midnight.
much.
I remember.
But as you guys start making camp for the night, you get your one big tent, and yeah, you're chilling.
Like
It's
If
the
chilling.
anybody
cuddle
has
hut.
anything in particular that they'd like to do at the moment, otherwise we could just go right into watches.
How's Asher doing?
As you've been going, he's been becoming less groany.
Is he still waking up?
He kind of you imagine it's like he had a really, really, really bad hangover.
I'll give him a little bit more before we chat. We'll do that tomorrow.
Cool. In which case, who wants to take first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Alrighty.
I'll take
What
the
a
next one
leader.
after him.
Anybody want to join Lowell or?
I'll
You know
join
what? Actually,
Lowell.
no, I was gonna say I'll just join Lowell, and then someone else can do it after me and him.
Okay. Cool. Lowell and Garrick, go ahead and roll a perception check as y'all are just chilling.
Nice.
All right. You guys are just sat around a campfire,
Singing
listening
our
to things
campfire
cracking.
song.
Nope.
CMPFI Area 70 song.
Just listening to the wood crack.
Peaceful. Nothing. Nothing at all, huh?
Nope, nothing.
Why do you have such a fascination with cutting people open?
Why do you breathe? Like, that's such an odd question.
I've never met someone that has to kill somebody
back.
in order to survive.
Well, I didn't choose this, if that's what you're asking.
It's not like I know that much about it. You're very secretive on it. Shut up, you're asleep.
Well,
Is it
people get
cursed
scared
of
when I
some sort?
talk about it. I mean, you could call it a curse, but it's not really a curse.
My friend, if we're going to talk about curses, you and me are probably the two most.
Yeah. Well, there's just nothing like seeing the inside of, well, anything.
It's interesting how it works.
Campbell's
You know, my friend,
noodle soup commercial.
originally I thought you to be a strange one, but now you are probably one of the more normal.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you, I
Don't
think.
get yourself killed yet. Also, please, if I die, don't try to look at my insides.
I can make no promises, but
Real estate.
I will try my best.
The rest of the night, I am just fucking silent. I'm off of that comment.
Just the straight face staring.
Just staring at the fire, like, Alrighty, well, I tried. Hopefully he doesn't. Maybe I just will try not to die near him. That might be the play.
That would probably be the smartest move. I'm working. I'm trying. One day, I'll figure it
One
out.
day you'll cut me open, or one day you'll fight back.
Yeah. Yes.
God damn it.
You just hear air.
Dude, I'm
from
not
your
kidding.
shoulder.
This is how the night's gonna go.
Huh. That's all you get from. Alrighty. The first watch goes pretty quietly as it's in pensive silence up until the point where you hear something
Looking around.
Lol, you happen to actually see what appears to be a chasm fiend. Once again, this time skittering across the mountain range and in direction of what appears to be the. Go ahead and roll a stealth check, you two. I rolled a natural 1 on my event die.
Damn.
Okay. Well, let's see how it perceives.
For being silent, man, I am not stealthy.
You guys will see as Garrick, you can't help but take a deep breath in to hold it. And you'll see its inky black eyes look over in the direction of the fire. What are you doing?
I don't fucking know. Can I chuck a rock behind it and try to get his attention back behind it?
Sure. Go ahead and roll an athletics.
Maybe, just maybe.
Wow.
Better write that one down.
Oh no!
Look at that natural 12, guys. I mean 1, but 12. Don't you
We're gonna
love my
die.
life? I love my life.
You hit it directly in the
I'm
eye.
gonna get a drink real quick.
You know, I thought that you were gonna say, "Oh, there's a fire. Okay, I should put it out." And my mind was like, "Okay, well, the only like maybe mildly chaotic thing he could do is like piss on it to just put it out really quick." But no, you're like, let's pick up a rock and just chuck it straight at the thing.
Apparently,
Remember when we were all really horny for battle and we just threw a rock into the forest and then we ended up in a very long range fight that took longer than we thought it would?
I had a lot of arrows in me.
I'm gonna sit here and drink my energy drink condescendingly.
Roll an Arcana check there, Garrick.
Oh, great, my other worst one. Actually, I'm pretty good at these, I'm pretty sure. Oops, it's not my character sheet. There we go. No, I'm okay at these.
That's not like you roll. See, it'll work.
As you throw the stone, you'll see it just slip out of your palm as it crashes directly in front of you. You'll see the chasm fiend trumpet 4 times and hear it echoing across the mountain as it charges. And in a single strike, bites you into its mouth as you feel yourself crush, squeeze, and die.
What? No shit. Well, goodbye, guys.
You watch as Lowell gets speared through the chest by one of the nobles. The tent is very rapidly crushed, and the remnants are eaten. As you see a stained glass window shatter in front of you, and you're back to about 30 seconds to a minute before the creature started coming across. And you're like, what the fuck was that?
Immediately look to Lowell. What do you remember?
Remember what we were talking, and then we sat quietly.
Quiet.
Trace is a kind
Hi.
DM.
And I'm gonna yoink him into a hiding spot.
No.
And I'm gonna put the fire out.
Lowell, you're like, what the fuck is going on? As you hear and a chasm fiend makes its way just by the vicinity of the tent and towards the road. And eventually you watch as its large figure slinks down into the camp far out. As Garrick, you're like, what the fuck was that?
Did you just call it hockey?
So are you gonna tell me how you knew that was coming, or?
Blood armor. I mean,
Plot armor.
I'll tell you this: if you had this encounter 2 days ago, you would have been fucked.
I hesitate for a moment, and then I'll just. I don't think you'd believe me if I told you on this one. But I feel as if I might have foresaw it moments before it happened, or maybe lived it before it happened. Yeah, I know I sound insane. Don't worry.
Well, whatever it was, I think it probably saved our life here, so thanks.
Little victories, my friend.
Yeah.
All right. With that, the last of the watch goes by largely uneventfully. Zagaric thinking, what the fuck was that?
I'm gonna ruminate on that one.
By the way, since I haven't done it in a while and you guys all had a traumatic experience, could I get a wisdom save from everybody?
From everybody, or never mind that traumatic experience. Never mind. Do you want to roll it, Jade, or do you want me to roll yours?
I'm sorry, you said wisdom save?
Yep,
You have the
everybody.
same plus.
Oh, yikes.
Did it roll?
Yep. Pretty sure it did. If it didn't, I'll come back to the page. Nope.
Let me try.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Uh-oh.
Did it roll?
Probably that time, yeah. I heard something.
Yes.
Garrick, did you fail the first one too?
Was that?
Did you fail the first one too after the Battle of the Tower?
Nope. I have a mind of steel. I'm also a soldier, so it kind of made sense, to be fair.
Okay.
Did I fail this one?
Oh wait,
With
With
the
a 14?
7?
was yours 14 or was yours?
Mine's the 14. Oh, wait.
No.
It looks like
It rolled-
mine did.
Yours is a 7.
Is it mine?
Yours is up there. It's right
Oh,
under
never mind.
your
I did
fun.
roll a 7. Oh, yours did roll. Okay, I saw my name. I was like, what?
Mine's 14. Ignore the 16 that was over there. I just didn't know that it had rolled because your mouse is so.
It's because we both. It's because we're both under my account right now, technically. That's where I get confused.
Remind me who failed the first one? I think one or two of you did.
I do not remember.
I did.
You had a nightmare immediately after.
Maybe I
Nightmare.
did.
What? Are you sure that wasn't you, Timmy?
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
I thought Toomey had the nightmare.
When was this?
Immediately after the tower, when you guys first started experiencing the thrill.
The thrill of battle?
I think
I failed
Raphael.
that one.
Yeah, Raphael.
Yeah, because I pulled Raphael back.
Yeah, and I was just like, I'm gonna kill him, and then I made an Aaron joke.
All right, so I think Raphael had one.
Yeah, that's right. You fucking turned on us.
Yeah. I was like, at least it was the twink.
I got close, Trace. I think I was like
Yeah.
right on the teetering edge, and it was a higher or lower, and I succeeded the higher or lower for the first time ever.
I think I
all
failed
right.
like 3 times too.
Actually, funnily enough, after having that kind of life flash before you type situation, Garrick and Lowell, as you swap out watch, who's going to come up next?
Me and the buff guy, but where's Palin?
Oh.
I'll go with the cowboy. I mean, the Australian
The Australian
space cowboy.
All right, cool. Varix and Luis, you guys make your way out. Garrick and Lowell, as you guys start coming to sleep, you find as you do, you have of your encounter with the assassin in white, how close you and your friends came to death. Could have been a twisted blade away. And though not having any immediate effects, you do feel as if the stress of that whole thing is starting to slowly weigh on your soul. Cool.
Trauma.
Drama.
Alrighty. Cool. Varix and Luis, go ahead and roll a perception check as you are on watch together and free to speak as you will.
Damn nice.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Stay away from my eyebrows in the dark.
I could stay away from your eyebrows, but after our little encounter with that white dressed fella, I have to ask, the hell is going on with your nuts? One of them rattled up the whole shaft of me spear on that backswing.
It's a long, long story. I don't know if you want to hear it. It's kind of boring.
Well, we got nothing but time looking out in the wilderness. I can even sit here and make a carving or two, as long as nothing crazy pops up.
Well, it's, I don't know, in a nutshell. Started with a want, and then a wish, and a betrayal.
That's always tough.
And here we are.
Well, I'm gonna need more details than that. What was the want? What was the wish? And I assume the betrayal is them swapping your jewels.
Not quite. But I do like that you think that way.
Well,
how accurate that is.
what's the story then?
I don't think I'm gonna share it. I think I'm gonna
Well,
have to talk to somebody else first before I move on with this story.
who you got to talk to about your own valuables?
I don't have to talk to them about that. It's about my wish and how I got there. So don't worry about it.
You're talking in riddles, mate, and I feel like we've been good gonchos for a minute or two. You can share this with me.
You know how we did 2 truths and a lie?
Yeah, all of yours were lies.
No. But I have seen the Night Mother. Or at least visited her.
So, the Night Mother took your valuables.
I think so. Pretty confident.
So, I'm not sure how this works. Should we be worried about some like night children then? If she's got your man bits.
That's for her to know and us to find out, I guess.
I don't like that.
Well, this is scared campfire story.
I don't remember what she did after I got there. Or what happened when I got there. But I know I got there, and then I know I wasn't there. And now I'm missing a ball.
Well, it's a
You're Uniballed?
terrifying story. I've heard of ladies of the night taking body parts before, but now I'm nervous because those are my favorite visits.
I might get this one back, though.
What's she gonna do? Hand it to you?
I think it's called magic. Just da-da-da-da-da.
La 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 la.
Are you a
I
little
like
lopsided
that.
now? Is that what I'm picking up?
Your man bits. I think that's not magic. That's just pleasure.
Confuse the two. All right, let's just move on. Let's just keep moving. Let's just keep moving. Heard enough about me.
As you guys keep an eye out, Luis, you in the far off distance see a couple of wild axe hounds making their way across the plains. But other than that, nothing too interesting on your watch. All right, who's going to take the last shift?
I'm guessing I haven't taken a shift, so I will.
Okay.
I was like,
I'm
it's
gonna shake
Raphael,
Pel. I'm gonna shake Pelinir awake and hold the
Why don't all three of
the
you just do it
the
since you guys all
statue
got...
of the assassin in white above him. Don't forget your lucky charm.
Oh God.
Why don't we have all three of them just do that instead?
You can.
I just look at it. I'm kind of surprised that
in
you
case something happens.
torturing me with this, considering the fact
You-
I walked away and you didn't.
You want it from me. It's to remember that you saved me.
Oh, I'll never forget, and neither will your legs.
Oh, my legs are good, and I do like a kind of little like hop step as I get towards the bed, and I go, remember, with your power, that responsibility comes with it.
I'm aware. Thank you. You're not the first person to have told me this.
I'm your space dad.
You know, that's gonna become the new motto. Is just every 5 minutes. It's don't forget Pelleter. fuck the forbidden word. We're gonna have a forbidden phrase.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The funniest part about that is in the comics, nobody ever told Spider-Man that. That's just how the first issue ended. Narration box that said it.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So, going on guard shift.
Varix, as you are going to bed, Arcana check, please. Okay. Much like when you connected to Dalinar, you feel a strange connection once again form between your squad mates, and this time further off, as you hear a somewhat familiar voice. Ah, the fledgling stone shaper, come to make a bond. How interesting. Why do you want to see me? Well, perhaps you wish to know the state of the world in general. Fair enough. As you will see the whole scene shift. All of you, actually, in this moment, will see the whole scene shift to what will meta be somewhat familiar to you.
Dun dun dun.
Right. Hello. We are here. Roshar. Hi. Say hi to it. It's such a great world. Very fun. Now I just want you to look at this one and this one. As he points to Next Hill and Trenavast. As for Next Hill, you want to see what the Desolations have done?
What fuck? You get to see this shit?
You all do.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
As the scene shifts and you are suddenly in outer space looking at a monumentous cracked planet.
So which campaign is this?
This was Nexil. It was fun. It was a very fun place. It was very nice.
Which campaign is this?
I don't know. And this is Trenavast.
This one's just fucking Unicron.
Hey, I believe once upon a dream I may have summoned some people from here.
I think once upon a dream you might have been here.
In any case, I would largely suggest actually trying to prevent the desolations, just so you all know it's at stake. Okay, bye. As Poid snaps the connection.
Well, that shit was wet.
Anyways, Pelina, Raphael, and Toomey, you are all on watch. Go ahead and roll a perception check, all y'all, and you may engage in whatever conversation you so desire.
Good boy, Pats, for good luck. Nice, you have a good perception. I rolled.
Man, y'all are
Oof.
butt at this.
That was all ass. He got a 6.
Archie cursed me.
Oh, Lord.
Playing the cat.
Uh-oh.
Alrighty. Well, the three of you are sat around the campfire, being super perceptive.
Singing that campfire song.
What y'all talking about?
BAMPFIRSONG song.
If you don't do that, we can sing it faster. Just along.
Hey, dude, did you fly?
Oh, you
Is
saw
that
that.
meta? Did I see that? Okay.
It was given through Lul's splayed legs, but you saw it.
Yeah,
What did I miss?
I guess I did.
That you're remarkably calm about it. Is that like a
I
common thing? I've never seen you do that before.
no, I'm to be completely honest, I'm still processing it myself. I got nothing.
Did you just think really hard? Think I can, I think I
Did
can.
someone like launch you? Or are you
You
actually
know-
like levitated and flew?
Some dust and some happy thoughts. No, I'm pretty sure it was my spread.
Also, the sensation was not so much flying. It was kind of a facsimile of it, but it was more like you instinctually had your gravity change for a time.
Yeah, I
Did you
felt,
glow
I
a
don't
strange
know.
color when this happened?
It was kind of a lightish blue, similar to what Kaladin looks like when he did it.
Well, if we're talking about interesting things that happened during battle, I glowed purple, so hey.
Did you also
glowed
fly?
Maybe we all got some sort of affiliation with magical things. We all drink from the same water barrel, right? Just
I don't
question.
think I've started
Ever since
glowing
Pelinar
yet.
poisoned that well.
Well,
I never touched a well. I don't know.
We all got hit by radioactive water.
You'll probably get some sort of symptom here shortly.
I've heard of this guy who's a journalist. I think his name is Ray Roland Raymondson.
Oh, I've
He's
heard. Yes, he
he's been
works for General Science.
Yeah, he's been spreading some pretty tantalizing rumors. I feel like I need to have a word with him.
To me, you you feel a gentle pat on your cheek. It's okay. Some of us are late bloomers. As he kind of leans against your deck.
She's got the high school pep talk.
This is fitting because I was also the last one to talk to my spread.
That's fair.
Yeah. So what's funny is because you were the last one to talk to your spread, he actually didn't experience the vision the first time. That's why it fucked him up so much. When you...
Oopsies. Oh, that's why I didn't remember. I still feel bad. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
No, they don't have feelings. Not real people.
I've been better, but I don't know. I don't even know what happened, being honest.
I would tell you, but I don't want you to black out again.
Yeah, that might be wise. Oh, since we're having that conversation, have you figured out what you want to work on with yourself yet? Or are you still mulling that over?
Trusting people.
Oh, shit, that's respectable. Okay. We'll work on that in the morning. As he pats you again and descends back into a little puddle. Anyways, it's about this time that that Pelinar has talked about Ray Roma Ramison. That damn town crier.
Yeah, I think I need to have a word with him. I also hear it's a job opportunity. I'm not sure if I something on the side. I just like
One-eyed
to have my
menace
ear to the
terrorizes
ground.
town. New headline.
He's a hero.
Any other desired conversation at this moment?
I already asked Derek's about his nut, so
You guys are asleep.
Yeah, it's just me, Toomey, and Garrick. Yeah, or
Toomey and Raphael.
Raphael.
If not, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, I got none.
Yeah, as you guys go. It's pretty pleasant. The wind is kind of nice and warm as the early morning makes its way out. And the watch goes okay. Despite some folks cutting it real fucking close. All right. Next morning, I assume you guys continue your march on to the potential banditry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Can somebody roll me a d4, please?
I can. Do.
you said D420.
Just D4.
Yeah, well. Dang it.
Ooh.
Interesting. Cool. As you find your way over, you guys actually come towards what looks like a very abandoned old camp. Looks like there used to be bandits here, but not so much at the moment. It's kind of nice. You see all of these hot springs coming down from the hillside, and looks like again a camp that was, well, roll investigation checks. Anybody who's interested.
Does this remind me of home?
I'm interested.
Yes, actually, this is the closest feeling to home that you've gotten.
Metro
Holy
20.
shit, Varix.
Nice.
Varix, you recognize this shit. You know what this is, dog.
No things.
Motherfucking chasm fiend came through here, destroyed this bandit camp.
Love that. Love that for us.
Yeah, Chasm Fiend definitely came through here, and there are no more bandits. I wonder why.
Well, you get a shudder as you realize the implications.
It could have been us.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Why do you say that?
I would like to loot. I don't know if I
Loot
rolled high enough
goblin.
for investigation.
Well, that was not what it was related to. Go ahead and roll a perception.
Lit.
Let's see what you find.
Just call me a loot goblin.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Very good perception. As you snoop, as you are wont to do, let's see. Oh yeah, let me make sure I write this down. Trauma checklist.
Drama checklist.
There we go. Okay.
What?
Okay. Interesting. Okay. You look around for a while. You find a couple of scattered spheres. 30. Juan. Yeah, about 31 garnet marks. Or 31 blood chips rather. Sorry. Which you could put in as 31 silver.
Okay.
Cool. Besides that, you look around for a while, and you poke a bag as you're kind of going through. You hear,
How big is the bag?
not that big.
Don't let the cat out of the bag.
Someone's gonna
Did it
get
sound like an
packed.
angry meh, 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 meh?
Yeah, on the angrier side.
Oh my god, she found a chasm paint, baby.
I genuinely wouldn't be surprised.
I am gonna make Atris so proud of me, and I'm gonna leave the bag alone.
Okay.
I wanna know what's in it so bad, but
Can I open the bag?
Roll a perception check.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, you can open the bag.
I swear to God, if it's a puppy in there, I'm gonna be so upset.
That sounds interesting. Hand it over here. I want to take a look at that.
I'm just gonna point to it. I don't want to touch it.
Oh, all right. Walk over, pick it up, open it. Oh,
A tiny little white flash jumps up on your face and starts scratching.
Kitty cat.
Is it a kitty cat?
No, this thing looks like a porcupine mixed with a fucking alien from Alien.
Oh.
That
Uh,
almost sounded adorable. Still kind of sounds okay.
You guys hear an audible shudder as Luis, you know exactly what this motherfucker is. It is a tiny little baby white spine.
Get it!
Okay, you go roll for it. Roll to hit.
Well, I hope I don't natural one this and cause Palanir some pain, but it'd be also really funny.
Here, let me help.
Oh,
Whack.
Oh,
you
I
want
guess
full-
that's my bonus attack, but I mean it's the same
It's the same
plus
shit,
6.
yeah. Roll damage. Okay. Pelinar, as you take about 2 damage worth of scratches, you guys will see with an unfucking usual skill, breathness, and just killer intensity, Luis duck over, catch the angle, ram the spear directly into its softer belly, just in between 2 shells of the carapace, and slam it down into the ground, spearing it as it.
Come on, man. He wasn't hurting anyone.
As there's literal blood dripping down
At least
Pelinar's
out
face.
of everyone that could have picked it up, it was the guy who clearly. Nope, never mind. I'm not going to say. But you know what I'm thinking.
He was
almost
scared.
Too.
You could have lost an eye to me, just saying.
Was the cat like the fiend, whatever? Was it? Did it look like the bandits like caught it and captured it in the bag, or
yeah.
like it? Where do we think Mom is?
Here, to give you guys a good idea of what the fuck the little bastard looked like.
That's cute.
Yikes.
He does not want to snuggle.
He
Yeah,
could
you
have
guys
been
will
trained
see
to snuggle.
Pelinar, or rather, Luis, with very deft hands too, just start to kind of pull apart the carapace and the kind of start to scrape out the leather that's coating the inside of that carapace. With again, a unusual level of skill.
It froze for me for a sec.
Someone's familiar with these.
I could say I am.
Had a lot of them in your hometown, I'm assuming.
It is was full of these little buggers. We don't want to be messing with them. I can tell you that.
Luis just took care of a little gremlin child.
Fuck children. All my homies hate children.
Well, it wasn't a child. Well, I mean, it was a child, but it wasn't a human child.
Okay. I mean, still hate it.
Fair.
Yeah, I didn't trip it for running around a restaurant. I stabbed it with a spear.
So wait. Did I get this natural 20?
Mm, no,
Was there a natural 20 rolled while I was gone?
Yep.
I think so. Yeah. Apparently, he is familiar with these crab-like creatures. Crab-like?
Speaking of which,
Everything's
Tsumi
crab-like,
and-
but if you go to notes, you'll
what's
see
the other
exactly what it
thing
looks
here?
like.
Barracks? Who else eats crabs? I forget.
Toomey and Rock.
Oh, is it just those two? I thought someone else in this group ate them too.
And,
No, you have them.
I mean, you're free to eat them whenever.
I didn't like them, but I did eat one.
That's maybe what I'm thinking of. I thought you were one of the people that eat or like to eat them.
Toomey, you've never had white spine meat, by the way.
Does it look yummy? You know, this is like the most I've felt at home in a while. Can I sniff it?
Yeah.
Like,
For reference, it would be much like the smell and consistency of something like alligator or
No,
It's
Gator.
gonna taste like chicken.
Gator's pretty
I'm gonna
good.
try it.
It's gonna taste like chicken.
Gator is
Nom nom.
good.
It's pretty good.
It tastes like chicken.
It's a little gamey, but it's good.
Any unfamiliar.
I'm gonna
sustenance.
snack on it while Louise carves.
Okay, you snack.
Just raw. Not gonna
Yeah.
put it over the flame. Just gonna throw it back. All right.
You can almost hear Rock in the distance. Our sick lowlanders. Us horniders have much stronger stomachs.
Good.
Om nom.
Alrighty. Besides that, you find a few bags of grain, another couple mugs of what look like various shades of wine that were proffered from various caravans.
Ooh, more wine.
There's a storm wagon off in the corner. Yeah, other than that, everything else is pretty much destroyed, crushed. It looks like a chasm fiend laid on this place after eating everybody.
Do these hot springs look very inviting? Because it's been a while since we bathed. And I went in there.
Yep, some of them are much warmer than others,
Yeah,
but it all looks pretty darn inviting.
You're drinking it?
Yep, just going straight in.
So
Beautiful
after I'm done carving, I'm
You
gonna
guys-
snap
before
off
you-
one. Okay.
Before you get going, you guys will see Raphael just very casually strip down and
Yeah,
That sounds
not
like a
just-
Raphael thing.
in
Yeah,
complete
no,
nude
off,
just do a
going straight
graceful
in.
dive of a very experienced person into the water. Luis, you
high
were saying?
maintenance.
Hold up a 10.
So after I'm done with the leather, I'm gonna fold it up and put it in my pack, and I'm gonna snap one of the spines off the back and throw that in too.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna kind of walk over to the edge where Raphael went, look back at everybody, and be like, "Oh, everyone, can I have your attention, please? I've got
Wanna just-
something very important to
a
say,
little bit of
and
weight.
it can no longer wait." Cannonball! And jump right in.
Please do not land on me.
Roll an acrobatics. Let's see. You do. dex save with advantage there, Raphael.
Yeah. As soon as he stood up, I was like, I already know where this is going.
You're fine.
I mean, I saw the little like diving board like cliff right here, and so I've been waiting to do this whole
As soon
time.
as he said hot springs, I was like, you betcha, I'm there.
I'm in. You have me
I
sold.
was like, wait, this is the perfect time for an
He said-
Anchorman reference.
Did you say dex save?
With advantage.
1.
Yeah, that's more than enough. Yeah. Luis looks like he was coming directly out the direction that you were, but you managed to deftly, as you
Just
are
the jellyfish float away.
very, very well experienced with water, get out of the way.
Feels nice in here, huh?
Oh, I needed this.
My muscles are very sore.
And all of you are bulky, like decently muscular. Raphael's interesting. It's very lithe toneness about it, and also a surprisingly even tan throughout.
Not that surprising.
That's not. It's just it's confirmation of what we realized. That makes too much sense.
Hey, where I come from, clothes are optional.
This is true. Everybody, in fact, roll a history check real quick, minus Raphael.
History?
Holy Varix, you have no idea. Like you have never known
Oh my
anything
God, natural
less in
zero.
your entire life.
Jesus Christ. there's
That is literally on the other side of the goddamn world for you.
Wow,
man.
that's a lot of low numbers.
I just want to show you how on the other side of the world that is from him. There's Thalinar. There's Eerie.
Jesus. Never even heard of you before.
Yeah. What the fuck?
built different, as Luis would say.
Looks like I might know.
You're
some.
telling me that you want me to fucking tell you information about the goddamn Sautone Principe? What the fuck? Anyway, yeah. Pelinar, you're the only one who really knows extensively. Erie, they are, they're not quite the island chain type nation, but they are very filled with large swampy areas, and it's not really the right way to do it. It's like there's waterways throughout the entire country, and they get a lot of sun. It's very tropical, and
Jesus.
like he said, there's pretty much, if you don't want to wear clothes, you don't really need to wear clothes.
They're pretty liberal with that out there as I relate all this information to them. You know what? I think a good swim sounds great. Just everything off as well.
When in
Yeah.
Rome.
Anybody else join?
I'll join.
Team
Yeah.
bonding.
I'll
Okay.
join as well.
How's this for a team bonding exercise? The eyebrows?
Shin is just going to sit down, and Lopin, very confidently, is going to strut himself into the water.
In the water feels so nice. Why don't you join us?
Oh, don't usually go around water.
Can you swim?
Heavy.
Do you want to come down here and just dip your toesies in?
Where am I?
Perhaps. Where are you? Are you underneath the person?
I don't know.
You fell under the water. You're drowning. Make a
Yeah.
Constitution save.
He's dying. He's dying.
Well,
The hot water has given you hot rock.
Lil's seeing what it's like to put someone underwater.
You'll see him make his way down, kind of stand.
Is he dipping his toesies?
Yeah.
Good.
Just standing kind of ankle deep.
See, it's not
Uh,
that scary.
He is covered in carapace, very squat. Okay. You will enjoy yourself a nice evening in the reflection pools. You have yourself a nice, safe night. And as we're getting close to the end of session, where do you guys want to head to next, real quick?
I mean, the first spot was so nice. This sounds like the greatest trip we've ever had, guys.
Yeah, honestly, we could just stay here.
Do we want to try for the one across the river first or no?
I do want to try for it.
Just so you are aware, like I said, it's more of a canyon than anything else. So it'd
Canyon,
be
sorry.
a significant expenditure.
It'd be rough. Okay. Yeah, let's go for the other one.
I
And
will
you-
go with the group, but my opinion is if we can get to the end, come back and only have to cross the canyon twice instead of doing that early, kind of like saving that for if we have a few days. That to me makes the most sense.
I mean, if we're looking around for like bandits and stuff, it's probably a good idea to go where there's civilization or the ruins of what
Could
that
be.
thing is. So yeah,
My bet would be to head here and then to the little trading post and then where he saw the lights.
Yeah,
That
that
would
sounds
be
good to
my
me.
my opinion.
So I'm
Yeah.
very curious on the lights.
Same.
It's gonna
Okay.
be something important.
So this one we're going to?
Yeah.
To,
Looks like a
to
big
expedite
trap.
some things,
I like-
you
yeah,
guys
okay, gotta
will
dig
make your
with
way
bag.
over there. It takes you about 2.5 days. But eventually you find yourself a nice, nice set of ruins with a troll and some bandits, and we're just gonna go ahead.
This, I just want to say, this looks oddly familiar for some reason. This little symbolage right here.
I was thinking the same thing.
Like the thing for
like our
the
first
moon.
campaign.
I thought you were talking about
There are
what's
no
his
through lines.
face?
There are no patterns.
Never.
I thought you were talking about what's his
Um,
face with the moon god and then the like swap places.
What was the symbol with the bubbles? That's what it reminds me.
You know
of.
what? We'd have to look through the notes, but I guarantee you it's in the notes somewhere.
I still have my notes from that campaign.
I do. Anyways,
Figure it out later.
with your guys' skills and the man advantage, you easily enough wipe out the bandits here. We're gonna go ahead and expedite this one. You make your way, making my way, up the precipice of the mountain to the region that you guys say sounds mildly familiar, and everybody make an Arcana check.
I don't like to make our check. Why does it feel like it's so small? Maybe just 'cause we used to have so many fucking people with us.
Wow, an impressive amount of tens.
Still got one more to go.
Arcana?
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Pelinar, you're the only one. You kind of feel
3 tens.
you feel like there's a thread here, and you could almost like physically grasp it. You feel it go taut after a few pulls, but you feel like there's some give there almost. And this is kind of a metaphysical pulling. Do you pull?
Definitely pulling.
Okay. You pull, and all of a sudden you'll see something kind of wibble and wobble as a perpendicularity starts to crack open, and you see something kind of lightly green seeping out, forming and forming. As the first thing you see are yellow eyes that leak opening, and then a maw opens up as these nauseous teeth split open. And it takes something similar to an axe sound, but a little different.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
oh my!
As some
Guys,
of you
wait,
may
that's the wolf.
recognize this.
That's the fucking Mad Wolf from. That's what haunted Sid.
And you'll see all of the leaking yellow eyes snap onto Garrick. Found you.
I hate you.
And with that, we're going to go ahead and end session.
Oh God.
Yes,
Wow.
it's
Right.
back.
Sorry, he'd find me again. I
Again.
knew you would, but I didn't think it would ever actually happen to anyone but Sid. If anyone remembers, this thing's like last dying words where it would find me again.
Mm-hmm.
And his
I
first
don't
words
remember
here
that.
were
I was the one
"found
it was
you."
bound to. You know the ring I gave Luke? Yeah, instead of it being 7 souls of fucking scientists, this was actually what was bound to it. Yeah.
The ring he was wearing.
Is it
The
weird
ring
that
he
The
was
ring
wearing
I
in the
gave
beginning of
Luke
your
in my
campaign.
campaign, the ring of intellect that had the souls in it, the idea of it came from this fucking ring.
Uh oh.
From the Mad Wolf himself.
Yes.
Nobody stab me.
Great, so it's after Marshall. That's cool.
Hey man,
That's
there are
cool.
weaves of fates, and this thing got kicked out of fucking Sator's
far
realms.
Oh, Evan, you are in trouble. You summoned 3 of the lords.
so loud?
Yeah, you
Evan.
did.
I'm in
Evan,
so much
no.
fucking trouble.
You're
Oh
doomed.
no.
Luis is gonna meet a fate worse than death.
You summoned 3 out of 4 of the hell. All 4 of them are probably gunning for your ass because you left one in charge of it
Hey,
all, and when they
hey,
all came
guess
back,
what,
they
guys?
beat his ass.
Guess what that means, Marshall? We're all fucked.
Not necessarily.
Didn't summon
I
nothing.
can't think of anything that Cam really did. Can't think of anything that Cam really did wrong in the first campaign.
No, he didn't. He didn't have a friend that he talked to all the fucking time.
Named Wesley.
Oh my God, Wesley! Oh shit!
I think Wesley
all
and
from-
Lowell would be a very bad combination.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
afraid
Yeah,
of.
we were being connected to the
Yeah.
I don't think Purple did anything
Super
wrong.
stabby.
Who was she was connected to?
I think she
Never
was a
mind.
pretty good bean.
And then also we gotta
From
talk
what I